ones that have lost a teammate or are getting knocked or is low, though. It's kind of just free pickings for the ones that are already set up looking back.
Because of the bridge, the congestion is really going to start to build in those mid and low ground layers. Incredible scenes that Twy as a solo is in such a prime spot, though. Not sure how long he'll actually be able to maintain it, but he could definitely be annoying to some of these other teams that are looking to just rotate through. Unscathed, Kiro, Nebs, Pink. One of our teams that could potentially be caught. A little bit more action than what they want. Just trying to heal up off the water sprite. They can tell, though, there's a team in heavy trouble, and they want to secure the body loot. Pix, Darm, eliminate Demas, actually. Eliminated right in front of them. Mixin, Blah, and Comeback, watch. They made such a strong attempt for those eliminations, and they don't even get a benefit from the results.
I like this, Taco. Vanya, Pixie, and Marius looking like they want to play a high ground position here. They're currently in 9th place. They've dropped down out of qualifying range for the Global Championship. Vico, Venom, Flixie are out, though, from the start of this game. It's a perfect opportunity to put themselves back in. I spoke about it earlier. This is a trio that knows how to convert those top placements to victory royales. They can close out these matches. So hopefully with a bit of good zone pulls, with some nice refreshes, they might be able to make something happen. But the big issue, the raid boss, Malabuka Ping and Walks, once again, incredibly healthy as a trio, completely set up to play this one out. Somebody has to stop them, Taco. Somebody has to do it.
Well, that somebody might be the zone pools, because it's bringing them into more traffic than what they'd been hoping for initially, sticking a little bit more towards those lower layers. But same could be said here for Swizzy, Queasy, and Mustache, just completely spraying at the teams right next to them. Gotta be careful, though. From the floor above, it's Twy. Still holding on, but only 187 above. Mustache, Swizzy, Queasy, they've claimed so much space in the low ground. But the way that the zone is starting to pull over the water now, teams are going to be burning through their materials at a rapid rate. Trulex has got to be very careful here for Doxy. Pablo, Chino, trying to get a piece out of some of these teams that are rotating in, but nothing that's translated to a knock for an elimination just yet. Still, where they are currently sat at is a very nice spot to be.
Pablo did an amazing job of tarping ahead while Verdoxy and Chino were able to take some shots at the back line. Marius, Vanya, Pixie still looking like they have no issues up above. Not a single trio taking shots at them.
Oh my goodness. Wait, Queasy might just get stuck with Thomas, Panzer, and Upple. Marius doesn't care, though. He's in the high ground, and he's trying to maintain that elevated position, but Swizzy, Queasy, Mustache, they're going to look to maybe make an attempt here for a height take, but first they've got to make sure that they are putting themselves in a position towards that front side of zone, having to use up nearly all of their splashes. The last one finally going to be spent. Thomas, Upple, Panzer, we knew they were going to get caught in the mix here, but didn't expect that it might come at Karama's expense. He'll narrowly avoid getting knocked by Thomas, but Thomas, he still wants more. He still wants to keep going. Pink, Kira, and Nebs as well, just hanging out on the low ground, but Swizzy, Queasy, Mustache, they're trying to chop out height, and they might actually succeed. Vanya, though, gonna finally manage to get the connection towards the front side. Marius will get dropped, but he still had more than enough time to react. He's not gonna lose any HP for it.
Will Queasy give it up? They got the knock, but in the meantime, Malabuka's been shut down. This is the first time we've seen them go down so quickly in this late. Now, Chino, Pablo trying to clutch it up as a duo. High ground looks to be safe for Vanya, still holding on to it, as now Pablo's trying to get ahead, doing what he can to keep himself up. So many materials to work with. He should not take any risks here, just try and claim as much space as possible. He has to be careful, though, especially if he runs into a full trio, as Swizzy has been left alone. Queasy, Mustache gone down, as now Swizzy has to find a way to clutch this out only with
disaster has struck in the final hours here. Swizzy, we've seen him clutch points plenty of times in the past, though. Whether or not he's able to secure them this go-round is an entirely different story, though. Just so many healthy trios behind and in front of him. Thomas Marius, Uppel and Panzer. They don't want to allow him to go by, but it's going to be height that takes notice. Panzer will get the credit for the elimination, but Vanya and Marius, they are having a free day, just spraying everybody in this low ground. Thomas hoping that he could try and charge through. He's just going to play a little bit of defense here for Uppel to reunite with the rest of his team. Marius dropping. Marius trying to get fraggy with it. Gets a chunk out of Panzer's HP bar, and Panzer won't be able to finish. Marius gets the credit for it, and now Pixie on the other end looking to take out Chino and Pablo Wingu.
This is exactly what they needed to put themselves into that top 5. All they need to do is close it out. Pink, Kiro down below. Pablo still in the zone, doing what he can to stay up. The double res is going to come through. Can they do it in time? No! Kiro goes down. Pink's left alone. Marius connects another one. 8 eliminations. How many total has this trio just picked up? Not only do they close out the match, but they do it in style. From 9th place going into this match, I'm sure with that amount of eliminations, the placement points they just got, they have put themselves into qualifying range for the global championship. But not only that, also in prime position to slowly make their way up to that first place spot.
And don't get me wrong, you don't want to get too excited considering that it is just day 1, but Marius, Vanya, and Pixie have earned this final closure of a victory royale here at Takata. They just played it cool, calm, and collected, picking off teams, picking off solos and duos, isolating players so perfectly, and Marius even at the end there refusing to allow that double revive play to happen, just had control of the low ground builds and punished Pink's trio for it. Excellently played all around by Vanya, Pixie, and Marius.
Yeah, you love to see it. Round of applause for Vanya, Marius, and Pixie. They got the